Hello there. Welcome to the Okanagan channel. Okanagan Forest channel. What I'm going to do here is we're right now in the process of cooking some hamburgers. I just did a little video on how to start the stove, and so now I'm going to put a couple hamburgers in here, and my daughter and I are going to have hamburger for dinner. Also going to cook a steak. So we're just going to sit here for a moment. While we're letting that cook, I thought I'd talk to you. Thought I'd also show off my new knife that I got, my new Bushcraft knife. Talk a little bit about that. You know, I've been using these Mora knives since 1969. They're really hard to beat. It's a great knife, good quality, wonderful tool. And today, they make all kinds of wonderful Bushcraft knives like this, and you can add to them like whatever you want, the way I have here. I've added a firestone, a compass, and a whistle. And I did essentially the same thing with this one. This is a Mora 2000, which is really my favorite. How are we doing with the food here? You know, I'm cooking on my DEADWOOD stove here today. It sounds like it's really cooking. There we go. Make sure it cooks a little bit more. I'm going to have cheeseburgers. But this is the new knife that I just got, and it reminds me of the DEADWOOD stove. This is a sheath that I bought at a flea market some years ago. And the reason I like it is that I can put a sharpening stone in here and a fire steel in here and take it along. So, you've seen some of those before. That's a Becker BK2. And I gotta tell you, I love it. It's a wonderful knife. It's kind of heavy, but I'm sure that in camping, there'll be a lot of applications where I can use this, and I have to thank Mr. Becker for designing such a fantastic knife. This stove is kind of like a BK2. It's beefy, solid, built like a tank. Something that if you buy it, you're going to have for a long time. And that's really why I wanted to make that comparison for you. Let's turn these hamburgers over, check our fire maybe. Yeah, they're cooking. There we go. One more to turn over. I'm actually going to do some steak here too. But I thought I'd cook the hamburgers first. There we go. I'll set this right there. See how we doing. Make sure that we've got plenty of fuel in there. Put this down for a minute. Grab some. This, by the way, is apple. These little pieces that I'm putting in here now are apple. There we go. Back up on top. We got plenty of heat. And we'll get a little smoke here for a minute too, probably, as that new wood starts kicking in. I'll tell you, I've had more fun with this DEADWOOD stove. It really is a lot of fun. I can see where it'd be great for families, great for outfitters, great for going fishing. If you wanted to cook your fish on something in your fish camp. All kinds of applications. Great in a summer camp, great for kids to learn how to cook in the outdoors. I know I've said on Okanagan Forest channel more than once I really think it's probably the best thing to come along since a Dutch oven, if you like cooking in the outdoors. And our burgers are getting cooked pretty nicely here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn the video off and finish cooking my dinner. I'd love to hear from you. If you have some recipes or some things that you would like to see us cook on the Deadwood stove, I'm dreaming of the day when I can cook an apple pie. I'm also thinking about doing trout and some salmon. All of those things are cooked beautifully on this stove. And I just haven't caught that trout yet. But when I do, I'm going to cook him on my Deadwood stove. Now, you have a nice day. And let me hear from you. Enjoy the outdoors.